Hi, my name is Candace Steed, and this is for Communications 201 52. I'm doing a project on This I Believe. What I chose for my topic is peace, because every day I try to strive for peace. And in life, you have so much going on, so much chaos, so much stress and anxiety and everything like that, that you always have to find a common goal. And my common goal is to find peace every day that I lay down, every day that I wake up. Just recently at work, I've been having a lot of customers come in that are like always having issues or problems, and so they kind of lay their burden on me. And in that moment, I always trying to find a moment to where we can come to a common ground and find some kind of peace out of that whole situation. Because I understand that it's so much struggles and so many problems and situations going on that you don't think about the good outcome of it all. On one of the articles that I was actually reading from the Hunter's Library is A Road to Peace, Education, Peace from a Viewpoint of Children. Children don't see the chaos, or don't see the trouble or the trauma that goes on in life, but yet they're always happy and loving. And I kind of take that perspective into my own understanding, because it's like, if I let it continue to fester on me, then at the end of the day, I'll just be in a big old ruckus of confusion, of anger, of just every other emotion but peace. And so that's why I think it's very important that people understand what peace is, and how to find a common ground for it. I'm very passionate about peace because, again, like I say, everybody always telling me, oh, you're so happy, you're always smiling, you're always joyful, you're always funny. And I'm like, yeah, but do you know my story? My story is not joyful and loving and funny, but yeah, I don't let it dictate my life. I don't let it control me as a person. Because I always look at it as, if you don't have peace, then not only do your mind, body, and spirit struggle, just all of it together just brings a big toll on you, and then you're sick, or you're hurt, or you can't go to work. There's just so much that goes on. So that's why I just felt like this topic was very important to talk about. I also would say that, because he doesn't want me to be preaching religious, that peace, that's how I found my way to peace, was through religion. And I know he doesn't want me to talk about it, but unfortunately I have to connect it to my life in that way, because ever since I was like 8 or 9 years old, I've always gone to God in any trouble or situation I've ever had. My grandma has always taught me to get on my knees and pray, and I think the very first time I got on my knees and prayed was when I was 8 years old. And I think it was after the death of my grandma, and I just asked for it. In that moment, I asked for peace, and so I got on my knees and I asked the Lord for peace, and I just always remember that day. That's when I knew the Lord and knew that He was true and what He was. And ever since that day, like I said, I've always strived for peace. So I just want everybody to gain an understanding that I know life is hard. I know it gets tough sometimes, but don't lay down hurt, broken, or distressed over anything. Always stay focused on trying to find the peace in what happened throughout the day. Like, what did you gain? What understanding did you gain from it? Who can you touch? Who can you encourage? Who can you love? Bring joy in their life? What can you do for them? So, thank you.